I've cut up here to enable me to pull this down one side at a time, because obviously it'd be difficult to get heat on both sides simultaneously. Also, I'm going to be slitting up here anyway to enable me to close the front up, because basically the helmet's too big. So let's get some heat on there and see how it works. Also, with it cut like this, I'll be able to align this piece against that, so I can sort of move them down one at a time, hopefully keeping some sort of alignment. I've got it wedged there to try and stop the whole thing tipping over. Pulled it down a bit. I think I need it jacked up higher so I can pull better. There's something wedged in at the back there. Some extra inertial mass is always handy. Hopefully I should be able to wrestle that a bit better. There, if I bend the other side down similarly, see how that goes. I've also ordered a little dolly, you know, curved metal panel beating dolly off the internet, so I should be able to shape it better once I've got it roughly down. Bring this side roughly down, let it cool down, try it on my head, maybe tap it with a hammer and a dolly. We get in there. Now I've extended the cut a little bit further round here, so I can hopefully get this a bit of a softer bend. I'm in danger of kinking here. If I can get metal to fill that, and how I fill that later will be a problem I'll have to solve at the time, but let's just have another little go there. Turn that light off so you'll hopefully see the colour of the metal better. There, we can see the glowing red hot. And it is moving down. Soften that curve up quite a bit, I think that'll probably do. Yeah, that will probably do for that side. And you can see we've opened up we've opened up about 1.5 inches, which is probably about what we want. Yes, trying it on the wooden head, it certainly looks a bit better. Could still come down a little bit more at the brow. I might even have to cut further along there and lower it from about this point. Hard to know, we've got a bit of kinking there. I'll pull this side down a little bit more and see how we go. There, that's pulled it down some more on both sides. Obviously it's not dead even, but once it's cool and I can decide how much overlap or not I want there, I can cut that, tack weld it and beat it into some sort of decent shape. Let's see what we've got. There, we've come down about 1.75 inches, which if I look at the scale of it on my picture, looks somewhere near right. I reckon that'll probably do it. For a mistake to perhaps try and go too far. Yeah, let that cool down and we'll have a look. Yeah, that's looking much better now. You can also see how it's rather wide across here, bearing in mind this block has allowed for some sort of padding around the head. So if I shrink it this way by about, I don't know, 1/2 inch width of my finger, so I'll probably slit up here and try and close it slightly. It was originally made, not by me, in 2 halves with a welded seam up here. So there you can see the welded seam. And you can see it's sort of flared out slightly with all the heat and bending. And it's tempting to slit further along, but if I do too much, I'm in danger of sort of reworking the whole thing, and sometimes it's hard to know when to quit. Although actually looking at it, yeah, I think I've slit a lot further that side than this side. Or am I making the mistake of assuming the rivet holes are symmetrical? Yeah, I think that's... I'll have to take some more measurements. I don't think the rivet holes are symmetrical. But that'll do for this instalment. Say bye-bye, Mr. Blockhead. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, boys and girls.